Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's video I have 2014 Ford Focus and I will show you how to recharge the AC air conditioner by yourself. Now I will always recommend, it's always a better option to have it done by a professional shop, just because they can connect to both low pressure and high pressure ports, evacuate the system and then recharge it. But in case you are on a tight budget, you can always buy AC recharge kit in your local car parts store and do it by yourself. But in that case, you can only connect to the low pressure port. Also, this video will apply to any year of Ford Focus, even the newer models or the older, but the only difference will be the location of the charging port. If you are doing it by yourself, you will need to buy this AC recharge kit, which comes with this recharge hose and usually 2 cans of the AC refrigerant. The price of these kits is around maybe $40–50, but then you can reuse this hose as many times as you wish on any vehicle, and you just have to buy new cans, which are around maybe like $10 each. So it's still much cheaper than going to a shop. Then the next thing, what you have to know, right here on the top of the red support you will find this sticker, and this sticker will tell you exactly what type of AC refrigerant goes into your vehicle. So this one is R134A, so that means you cannot mix any type of a different refrigerant in the system, so you have to buy this same type. Now on this vehicle, the low pressure charging port is right here, so all you have to do is just remove this cap and make sure you don't lose it, and then you will connect one side of the hose, this side, to that adapter, and you will connect this other side of the hose so the can goes on top of here, and then you will pierce the can by turning this knob all the way in. So before connecting the can, you want to actually unscrew this all the way. Now I will show you how to do all of this, and then once everything is connected and ready, then you will start the vehicle, set the AC to the highest setting and to the highest fan speed, and then you will start charging the system. And here you can also see there is like these markings. You kind of always want to be here towards the end of the blue. You don't want to go to yellow or red, because if you overcharge the system, you might have problems. You might have your AC compressor might fail, so make sure you don't overcharge it. The first step, you want to screw the can onto this hose tightly, but do not turn this knob yet, because you don't want to pierce it, because you have to connect the other side to the low pressure port. Now to connect this, you see you have like this sleeve. You just pull the sleeve up and it should connect to that port. So I'm gonna try to do it here now for you. You will hear a click, and that's it. At this point you want to turn this knob all the way in to pierce the can. Okay, and now everything is ready to start charging your system. Okay, now go inside the vehicle, start the engine. And you will turn on the AC. Actually, you can turn this to the max AC, and then you will turn this knob to number 4. And now you can proceed outside and start charging the system. Try to record this. This doesn't have to be done fast. You just slowly want to turn this knob counterclockwise, okay? I'm doing it with one hand. And you always want to keep monitoring the gauge so don't overfill the system. So just take your time. And it's also a good idea when you're maybe halfway done, just go inside the vehicle and try to feel if the air being blown from the vents is any colder. So like I said, this doesn't have to be done fast. So just try to feel if the air is cold or colder than it was, that will also give you an idea that this is actually working, but always keep looking at that gauge so don't get out of that blue area. Okay, so just keep turning this until you're happy with the results. And once you're done, you can turn off the vehicle, and that should be it. Now, if you still have some refrigerant left in the can, you can leave it like this with this knob all the way in. That will hold it for your next charge or next vehicle or whatever. If you release this, if you unscrew the knob and remove the can while the other side is not connected to the vehicle, then all of the refrigerant will leak out. So you want to leave it like this. If this can is completely empty, then you can safely just unscrew this knob and remove the can. So don't forget to put back the cap. Now once you figure out how this works, you can recharge your AC in literally a couple of minutes. But like I said, it's always recommended to do it in a professional shop because they can test for any leaks, they can evacuate the system, connect to the both high and low pressure charging ports and do a more professional job, right? This is only a budget option. Yeah, so it's up to you what you want to do. In this video I'm just demonstrating how to do it by yourself. All of this will work in case there is no leaks in the AC lines and the AC compressor is working. If you have a leak, you'll have to take a vehicle to a professional shop so they can use like a special die and diagnose where is the problem and then give you the estimate how much it will cost to fix it. Also, you can, if you have like a small minor leak, you can buy this specially formulated refrigerant with an additive that can be used to recharge the system, and then that should take care of like a small minor leaks. But again, it's up to you what you want to do and what is your budget. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.